Welcome to JG3 Reviews. My name is James and I review pens and fountain pens, and I wanted to give you an update on my recent review of the Diplomat Magnum. Now normally I would not bother doing a video telling you about some problem I have with a pen and getting it fixed, but I mentioned in the video that I really liked this pen except for a problem I was having with the nib sliding back and forth and causing hard starts. And so I mentioned in the review it was kind of a good opportunity to test the customer service of the Diplomat Pen Company. And that's a company that's been around a long time, and they're from Germany. And if you want to know more about them, coincidentally, just before I got out my setup here to record this, I noticed that Goulet Pens was doing an interview on their channel on YouTube of the CEO, the owner of Diplomat Pens. So you might want to look at that, and I'll put a link to that interview just so you can see what's going on with Diplomat. And one of the reasons I would do them that courtesy is this. I mentioned in the review that I wanted to test the customer service because I did want the pen to actually write well. And they have a warranty and everything else. So I emailed them after I did the review and told them the problem I was having. And within a couple of days, I got an email back, and I think that's reasonable. They're a small business. A couple of days, I got an email back asking for a photo of the pen and a little bit more information, and that they would send me a whole new section, feed, and nib. And so that's a complete section, basically, and that's what they did. And that finally came yesterday. It took a few weeks. I don't have a problem with it taking a few weeks. I'm not in a hurry. If you're writing with a fountain pen and you're in that big of a hurry, it's kind of unusual. And especially if you got a bunch of them lying around. So I didn't mind the wait, and I think that's reasonable with international shipping and dealing with all of that. So I just wanted to say that my experience with their company, even with, it's going to happen every now and then, a pen's going to have a flaw. But how they handle it, and whether or not they even do handle it, some companies don't even have a warranty or anything like that. How they handle it speaks a lot, and it might make the difference between you buy another pen that maybe doesn't even come with a warranty or the Diplomat. And the last time I looked, this is all free advertising, I guess. The last time I looked, Pen Chalet, where I got my pen, still had them on at 50% off. So you might want to go check it out because they do stand by their pens. And I just wanted to give them a shout out for doing such a good job of seeing that through. And just to show you that the pen is indeed fixed, I'm going to do just a really quick writing sample and then wrap this up. Okay, so the problem I had before was that the nib would just slide left and right and cause hard starts and different problems. But as you'll see, this new nib is writing just fine. And this is a Diplomat Magnum again. That's their plastic pen. Most of their pens are a higher scale up. This is just kind of their daily, everyday carry pen. And this is with a Kaweco ink because I already used up the ink that they sent with it. And this is just their royal blue, I think it is. As you can see, the pen is writing really well. Even the other one that had a flaw was a very smooth nib. It just writes really, really well. And so I just want to do this update to say that they have great customer service, and I wanted to give them credit for that because not everybody does, and they genuinely fixed the problem. See, so that pen now just writes really, really well and is very smooth, and I would highly recommend it. And as I mentioned, I think Pen Chalet, who has no connection to me, I get nothing for this, but I think they still have them on 50% off. I think Goulet has them closer to full price, but with a free bottle of ink, so you might check both of those retailers. And I will include the link to the interview of the CEO that they're doing over on Goulet Pens in the description. God bless you, have a good week, and enjoy your fall day.